Some of the names on Joe Biden's VP shortlist now facing backlash for controversial comments they made in the past. Rob alluded to that in his piece there. And with only a few months before the 2020 election, could this impact Joe Biden's viability? Joining me to debate, Republican strategist Joseph Pinion and Democratic political analyst Kelly Hyman. Thanks to the both of you for being here. Obviously, a lot of scrutiny on the Karen Bass statement on Fidel Castro. This came back in November of 2016 following the death of Fidel. She says the passing of the Comandante en Jefe is a great loss to the people of Cuba. Obviously getting a lot of pushback on that. And let's not forget about Susan Rice, still on the defensive for this comment on Benghazi. Take a listen.
What sparked the recent violence was the airing on the internet of a very hateful, very offensive video.
All right, Kelly, first question to you. This criticism of these two individuals, does it impact Joe Biden's VP selection and, in turn, his candidacy?
No, I don't think so. I think whoever Biden picks is going to be scrutinized. But I think it's a distraction of what's going on in our country. I mean, we are facing unemployment rate, which we've never faced since the Great Depression. We have over 100,000 people dead because of COVID. I mean, we're facing really concerns in our country. And so I really don't think it's going to have any effect on Biden's selection. Whoever he picks is going to be criticized. And I think it's just a distraction. Susan Rice has been exonerated for everything that she's done. And also, in regards to the other potential candidates as well, she has come out and said that she made a mistake by her statement. So as I said before, I think it's just a distraction.
Joseph, if Kelly's answer is any indication of the entire Democratic Party, they are going to make this election 100% a referendum on COVID and the impact of COVID. But that said, there is this lingering issue of Biden and the Veep stakes. What say you?
Look, I think the reality is that Joe Biden should be focused on picking someone that gives him a little heft with the Electoral College. He should be focused on picking someone that can do the job on day one, because we're not entirely sure he is up to the task. So those are the things that you would hope the Democrats would be focused on. Instead, they're leaning full throttle into identity politics. They're really focused on, everything from, you want to pick somebody like Susan Rice. I mean, it would be Benghazi 24/7, 7 days a week. So at some point, we just have to focus on the fact that, yes, Joe Biden needs to answer serious questions about COVID. That's why we should be talking about 7 million people that got jobs underneath President Trump. Are they going to be able to have a pathway back to getting those jobs? And I don't think the person who was Barack Obama's co-pilot for the slowest recovery in the history of the modern world is the person who has the answers to the 21st century problems that will be facing America.
Interesting. Obviously, a lot more to come on this over the course of the next week. And all the intrigue goes to the Veep stakes. I get that. But this comment from former Clinton press secretary Joe Lockhart over the weekend really raised a lot of eyebrows throughout the nation. It was something to me. Listen to this. This is what Joe Lockhart said about Vice President Biden urging him not to debate President Trump because it gives Trump a chance to lie. Take a listen.
It's not really a debate if only one side is willing to tell the truth. Giving him that sort of national forum to continue to spout, to get to 21,000 or 22,000 lies, I think just isn't worth it for the Democrats or for Biden.
Kelly, is that attack on Trump a convenient excuse to keep Biden off the debate stage?
No, I would totally disagree with that. Biden has already committed to have 3 debates with Trump. But I think the real concern is about that Trump doesn't follow the rules and that he lies. According to the Washington Post, Trump has over 20,000 lies or misstatements. So when we're looking at basically 12 lies a day, and we have to think, do we really want someone that lies so much as our leader of our country? Sitting here today, are we better off than we were 4 years ago? And the answer is no, we're not.
Joe, quick rebuttal.
I mean, look, this is not about protecting the American people from lies. This is about protecting Joe Biden from scrutiny. These Democrats trying to complain about lies when they're the same people that ran Hillary Clinton, I'll wipe down the server with a cloth for President of the United States just 4 years ago. So ultimately, what we should be focused on are, yes, those debates, because reporters will no longer be giving him softball questions on baseball. We're giving him hardball questions on the economy, stability in the region, China, and all the things that Democrats have no answer for.
Thank you so much, Joseph and Kelly. Obviously, a long way to go before this all gets settled. We appreciate your time this morning, and I think we'll have you back if these debates ultimately happen. Jillian, over to you.